a lot of people say that Vegas is all about the gambling, and when you see it, and this, and oh, it's so crazy, yeah, a lot of the reason that people come here is because of the insanity of the show, but a lot of the other reasons that people come here is because it's the entertainment city of the world. And to prove that, I figured I would show you 5 different things I'm doing this week that have, let's be honest, they've got a fun price tag, but they've got a very fun result that you'd want to do regardless of where you are in the world. This is the AYCE buffet, and when you picture, you know, unlimited food buffet, you picture very mediocre food at a pretty reasonable price and lots of needless variety. But no, I like the Vegas model where it's like, yeah, we're gonna have a slightly higher price, but everything you eat is actually going to be restaurant quality. It could be a different type of restaurant quality, perhaps we could say, but it's going to be restaurant quality. And in the case of this one, this is just under $40 a person, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about it, and so I need to give it a little bit of a try. Let me show you what you get for $40 at the Palms, I think the casino is. Okay, we're going to start with the revival section. You got a baby kale salad. It looks fine, it looks good enough. Spinach noodle salad, it's all good. But then look at the other stuff here. Eggplant carbonara. Gonna pop that one on here. Some jackfruit coconut curry. That looks like an amazing format. And what is this? Apparently, shrimp cocktail, lemon wedges, pork and shrimp samurai. Oh, actually, you know, let's give that a little bit of a try. So the only problem with the buffet is like there's so much, and when it's all good, you actually do have to question like, what do I want? It's not that fun game where you go around going, oh, what do I actually enjoy? It's like, I only have so much stomach space, what do I cook? Oh. Like honey walnut shrimp is one of my favorite items on the Panda Express menu. Is it any good here? I'll grab a piece. Okay, we need to know. We need to. It has to be good. There's also some ahi tuna poke. I mean, that's a very loose definition of poke, but I'm still very keen. You know what, actually, I'll get some fish going on this plate. But then also, got the roastery, and this is in my opinion where the value comes in, because sure, you could argue like $40 if it's good, but it doesn't. It looks pretty good, but is it going to taste so good? Oh, thank you. Grilled watermelon. That can't work, but we'll see if it does. Let's get back and give it a shot. Next up, we have afternoon tea. This is at the Waldorf Astoria near the Aria. It's interesting, I never get afternoon tea in London, even though I bet that's probably the best city in the world for it. And even to show their British credentials, we have blackcurrant jam, which blackcurrants are very hard to find in the United States because of the previous ban. So it's a very interesting thing. But how is it? You know, what do you get for $58 per person? By the way, that's because it's America, pre-tip, pre-tax. So like, I don't know, $70 a person after it. You get unlimited tea. Ooh, look at me being fancy of my, this is called Mad Hatter's Blend. It's kind of fruity. I think most teas taste like hot water, but you add enough sweetener to there, you get a really nice little mixture. Although aren't you just creating like a non-carbonated, you know, it's delicious, very, very full of me. Wait, look, the thing with the pinky, right? Look, I'm so British, wow. But then also, I got some scones, or scones, depending on where about in the UK you're from. Got some jam, some cream, some all the good stuff. And then we've got some sandwiches here. I'm very. Do you think? I guess this is one bite. Let's see how it is. My first impression was like, okay, this is really well put together. Like one of my favorite sandwiches are like the ham and mustardy based ones. And this is like a little bit of extra crunch in there. It's kind of fancy. Very small, very, very tiny. But it's just afternoon tea, right? It's just right. And there's 4 of these sandwiches, including Coronation Chicken, by the way. They actually are doing a good job of getting real British things here. And then we got a little plate of desserts up here. Very excited. This is my favorite thing, like small portions and lots of things. Will I be full by the end of this? Probably not. But will I enjoy it? Probably yes. But we'll find out, I guess. Scones are something I only discovered very late in life, but I absolutely love them. I can just buy a 4-pack of scones. That's a happy dinner for me. But how good are these ones? It seems good. I've got a lovely array of condiments in there, but is it going to be a good scone? I usually don't mix the cream in there. That adds a lot. There's a lot of flavors going on here, and I'm liking it. I'm a big fan. My favorite. And the views up here, by the way. It's one of the best views of the strip. We don't have to cut the B-roll because that looks terrible. But you get the point. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Okay, so I feel like I can make this entire video just about a buffet, and maybe we should do that sometime, but I just need to know, is the sushi actually good? That is... So I was expecting like supermarket sushi, maybe like prepackaged sushi from like a Japanese store. This is above that. If you get served this at a sushi restaurant, you'd be like, ooh. I wouldn't say it's like the world's best sushi, but it's definitely like 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Walnut shrimp over here. Also amazing. Seriously, that is way better than the stuff at Panda Express. And again, no limits on how much you're eating. But then also, steak. Steak is genuinely one of the most expensive meals you can have in a restaurant, right? But you can just keep asking, more sirloin, more sirloin, more prime rib, whatever your favorite cut is. So how good is this? It can't be like top notch, can it? Maybe it can be. So if the best steak I've had in my life would be a 10 out of 10 and the worst a 0 out of 10, this is easily like a 6.5 for the meat itself. Maybe like a 7.5 once you include the seasoning herb. That is really, really well seasoned. But still, the fact that you can just grab a steak on the side of your sushi, on the side of your grilled watermelon, get some, you know, look at this, what's going on here? Eggplant marinara, I think it was. It's insanity. Oh, that is so good. Oh, that is amazing. In fact, here's something else. I had to grab the korma from before. I'm not sure if it is a korma, but it says curry, and it looks creamy. Oh my god. Admittedly, I came hungry, so everything might taste good. But this is a whole nother level of good. Oh. So there's a lot to eat, but I'm going to go back for a second round, and I'll show you the rest of this. Because if you look, there's a whole dessert section, there's a whole barbecue section, someone puts a bar, there's greenery. Who's going to eat vegetables at the buffet? Not this guy. I'm now at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I'm here because I learned to drive somewhat recently, you know, and even in that time, just between the various rentals I've had, I've noticed that some are like a lot more fun than others, you know, have more power, have more, and that's just between low and mid-end cars. And as someone who just knows racing games, used to love them as a kid, I like Formula One, I figured it'd be fun to race a Lamborghini around a racetrack. And so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I'm really excited. I don't know what that feels like. Is a Lamborghini actually good? Let's do a review today, I guess. I'm shocked by how low to the ground this is. Like, I know it makes sense that it's about drag or whatever, but it's like up to, wait, I'll show you. It's up to here, and I know, you know, that's interesting. It's like laying down, but also driving a car at the same time. Very curious, very excited. Like for real here, I mean just the mirrors of this slow down, like down to my legs. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be interesting. Look how cool, even the door handles are. I'm excited to get in this one. Oh yeah, look, there's like fighter pilot switches in here. This is one of the most surreal things I've seen. Not only is it a cool Lamborghini, whatever steering wheel, but like look at this. It's also fascinating. But you know what? Not only can you drive this, but really if you think about it, this is a poor man's Lamborghini, a Huracan. What does this even cost? I'll throw the dollar amount on screen. But there's a race car version over there. Let's see what's going on with that. Well, it's so interesting because that car looks so much like a racing car already, but then you see the difference. Like, look at this window. It's got the same front end. Oh my god. Looks like a gaming chair, funnily enough, which is probably because gaming chairs are modeled on these. Oh my god, yeah, this is... It's funny because it's a much more expensive car, but it looks like garbage. So you wouldn't want to drive this on the road, which is obviously the point. But, if you look around this thing, you know, it's nice and everything, but it's also basic. It looks like, I don't know, your uncle's car, if your uncle's really into modifying stuff. I wonder what stops me from just driving one of these right now. Yeah, I don't think the obstructed rear... Oh, there's no mirrors at all besides the side ones. That's interesting. I wonder if those are legally required even on racetracks for, like, seeing reasons. But still, fascinating, right? Yeah! I had no sure this is a healthy buffet, so I'm going to make sure I pick up, you know, nice variety of fruit and veg right here. This will balance out the terrible things we're going to be doing for the rest of this. But if you wanted to go for a dedicated salad, there is an entire salad bar. It's called the Greenery. Wow. Strawberry spinach salad, is that normal? I'll go with the strawberry and spinach. Let's see if that actually works. It doesn't seem like it would. We need to make sure we get both. I like strawberries and I like spinach just about separately. Can't imagine them together. But then also we got over here crazy salad? An octopus salad, okay. That's a curiosity if nothing else. Yeah, as you can see, you can basically make your own custom salad here. I love, look at the number of different ingredients. They all look so good too. I wanna throw some jalapenos in my octopus here. Throw a little bit of bacon bits. Do bacon bits go with octopus? They do now. And yeah, I think we can just continuously do that. Or look at this bread. Doesn't this bread basket just look delightful? There's no way it doesn't to anyone. And then there's also charcuterie. Man, when I'm done here for my dessert, I'm gonna definitely finish this with charcuterie. But then it gets crazier because the half is here, which I think is just Italian, based on what I saw. As you can see, we got some pasta, we got a crawfish boil, not sure I've heard of that before, some couscous, some gnocchi, polenta and meatball. Okay, you know what, polenta and meatball, gonna give that a shot. See what's going on with that. Hi, can I have a little pork shoulder? Okay. There's then a whole section for frijoles. I don't know what's going on here. There's esquites and there's arroz verde though. It looks pretty good. But then also throw some red onions on there. Get some pico de gallo rolling on there. And then a little bit of tangy barbecue sauce even. I mean, it is barbecue after all. You gotta get the barbecue sauce. And also, you know, some cojita cheese, whatever. You know, why not, right? See what's going on with that. Dip some on top. Wow, what's that? Do we have another plate full of food? Yes, we do. I mean, there's probably that bar there, but we're gonna have to come back to that later.
So it is 15 degrees inside the bar. Everything is completely made out of ice, including your cup. So make sure to place those down on a coaster so that they don't slip and break. And bring them back up to the bartender so they can reuse them for you, alright?
It is very cold here, which is good. It's what you need after. It's 106 Fahrenheit outside. Don't know what that means. It's 15 Fahrenheit in here. Also don't know what that means. I'm gonna get some drinks with me. I think the walls are genuinely made out of ice, by the way. Oh my god. Yeah, that's, oh my god. Oh, I need that so bad. I've been walking half an hour to get here. This is everything I need in life right now. Oh, honestly, hot places when it's cold, amazing. Cold places when it's hot, just perfect. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna do this for an hour. The glasses here are actually made of ice, by the way. Definitely should be wearing gloves at this point, but I'm trying to wait until I literally am dying, and then I'm gonna switch out. Pretty good drink. Bit too cold for my liking. Yeah, I'm gonna zip this up. I'm getting cold. Oh, I'm chilly. I thought these little bear bars were excessive or whatever they are, like, you know, pretend bars. But honestly, you can't just sit on the ice, it's so slippery. So that's pretty cool. Honestly, well thought out idea. It's one of those very common tourist attractions. I think they exist there's one in Amsterdam, there's one in Paris. There's quite a few across the world. But you know what? It's not as special as it is here, given the heat that you're exposed to outside of there. So 10 out of 10 would do again if it was hot. Honestly, at $24 a person, you're paying a fair bit for the novelty. But like, how many bars can you go to where it's literal ice on the wall? None, I tell you, besides this one. Being back outside, what was previously hell is now amazing, and that's the best bit. Going inside is wonderful, and it's it's an expensive little experience, but it makes coming back outside into the painful heat just that little bit better for the next half a minute, if we're being honest. But that's good enough for me. That is usually quite expensive. That's really impressive. That's like really value. They do have amazing vegan options here. That whole first section I showed you is vegan. That is so tender. We have pork shoulder that's that good with that many options. Yeah, I was expecting to find a lot more misses than hits. I figured, maybe to have like a 50-50 rate. But almost everything I've had so far has been nutty. Like this is gonna be an octopus salad. I mean, I don't know if I've ever had an octopus salad. Not sure if I'd ever have one again, but it is curious. It's a curiosity. This is a very strange salad. I'm mostly just confused at the octopus flavors, like hitting everything else in my mouth. We got this beef meatball with some polenta. I actually know what polenta is. I'm guessing it's a cheese by the context. Anyway, let's see what this is about. I've never really been a fan of meatballs. Like, it always just feels like it's hard to like cook, and it seems like you should have to cook it. But let's see what this meatball with a ton of cheese on it is like. That is a meatball. Oh my god. Here's the best thing, there's a whole dessert bar, and then it just keeps on coming, and you can just keep on eating. You can stay here for a couple hours if you want to, and just work your way through every single dish. Or just eat the same thing over and over again, and have an unlimited amount of it. It's your choice, and for $40, this is just one of the many Vegas buffets. In fact, there's one that is a little bit more expensive than this. At the Wynn, you can spend about $76 a person, but the quality there, you might expect would be even better. But still, the fact is, there's so many of these buffets, and they all hit just right. I love it. If you like food, you like Vegas. Okay, so item 4.5 on the list. Can't really include it as a full one because it's going to be hard to record, but there is a zip line going all the way above the strip. Actually, I can't, you see that area right there with the fake ceiling? That has a whole zip line going through it. It's 11 stories long, it's God knows how many feet long, and you know what? Oh, there's people doing it right now. It's quite cool, actually. But yeah, I'm very excited. Should I be excited? We'll find out in a few seconds. So, for what it's worth, that was incredibly fun. But I have to mention, the reason it's only a half thing is not only that I couldn't really show you much besides me going off because, you know, that's a thing, but also because it's very expensive. It's like $60, and they have like a mandatory included $10 like photo package. I don't want photos, but since I paid for them anyway, here you go. You know, enjoy them. Are they good? Are they worth $9.99 and a $3 handling fee that's bundled into the price? Feels like resort fees all over again. But yeah, let's move on to the final thing for this video, shall we? Because I'm excited for this one. So I fell in love today, and by that what I of course mean is it's a cocktail place, which is a fun way to spend a lot of money on a drink, but this is a cocktail place that is themed after sugar and sugary things. It's called the Sugar Factory, and everything inside here, it looks insane. You know, let me just show you what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Thank you. This looks delicious, but there's only one way to be sure. Oh yeah. It's so sweet. It tastes so incredibly strongly of sugar, and there's a tiny little aftertaste of some tequila or something in there. But I'm just here for the explosions, honestly. This is incredible. See, this is what you should be going for. Like, when people get cocktails, they get like a single drink and it's fine. This is like, this is a whole nother level, and it comes with snacks. Look at this. I've never had one of these before. Ooh. Ooh. I think that was lime flavors. Drink is good though. Okay, it was really, really, really good. But there's just so much of it. I don't think one person should drink this much in a sitting, but that is the fun of Vegas, going over the top, is it not? And I had a fun time today. I hope you did too. If you did, third channel, you don't even need to like or subscribe. Those are things you do for yourself. Why would a YouTuber tell you to do them? Because you're stupid, that's why. Unless you've already done it, in which case, good job. But hope you'll enjoy it, because third channel, don't care. Goodbye. I just want that to be more, you know?